Hey everyone, this is Tactical BFT here. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Roblox exploit. So you're gonna need, well, three things I'd say for this. Well, it depends. Okay, so first you're gonna need Windows, because that's what it's gonna run on, because Windows is the only operating system that supports DLL. Then you're gonna need Microsoft Visual Studio. I have the 2015 version because I personally think it's the best, to be honest. Then you're gonna need a decompiler, which I use IDA like most people, so the download links for these will be in the description. So I have the IDA on like a Google Drive I have, because yeah, why not? I lost the download link for this. And then you're gonna need DLL injector, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen this on Nate Vang, but yeah. Basically, I'll just inject DLLs. DLL injector 1 is the only one that actually works for me, so what you're gonna do is go into Visual Studio, click New Project down here. Sometimes it might take a bit to load. And then you're gonna need to go down to Template and then install Visual C++. You're gonna need Visual C++ for making the DLL. So now you're going to select Windows 32 console application and just name it what you want. So mine will be YouTube exploit. Then click OK, of course. Then you'll be brought to this screen. So just click Next. Instead of console application, select DLL, because we're going to need that, and check Empty Project. So that way, if you remove SDAX or however you pronounce it, .h, it won't error. So then you'll just click Finish. And then you'll just wait for it to load in. It'll probably take a bit, and then you'll be brought to this, which is where you'll actually be doing. So now you'll not be able to like actually make stuff on the screen like you would in Visual Basic or Visual CSharp, but you're gonna go down to Source Files, right-click it, Add, New Item, and you're gonna click C++ file. Then you can name it main.c++, or however you want it. So now this is like what our actual DLL will run in. So first off, we gotta define something. So go into this and click hashtag define underscore CRT secure no one. That'll basically no fine. What this is doing right here is basically telling the program that hey, we're allowed to use the F library, so that way it's safe. And after that, since CRT secure no warnings is deprecated, you have to put define underscore CRT. If I could type, no deprecate CRT. Oh, secure no deprecate. And yes, you have to type the CRTs in caps because that's the way it is. Alright, so now that we've got the definitions done, we need to first off do our inclusions. So this is basically what the program will be running on. So first off, we need the Windows library. So hashtag include windows.h. And then hashtag include iostream. And lastly, we need hashtag include string.h. So this is like including the Windows library. God. You always put that after the string, actually. Okay. What? String. Okay. So yeah. Windows.h is the Windows library. String.h is like for using strings. Because normally you wouldn't be able to use strings, so you need string.h. And lastly is iostream. This is like for compiling and stuff. I don't really know what iostream does, okay? All I know is that you need it, alright? And now, so we don't have to do the extra typing, just put in using namespace std. This will basically make it so we don't have to do like std cout and stuff. So next we're going to actually need to make the exploit. So we can first off type int let's do it exploit. So this is where the commands will be stored. But we don't want the commands yet. We first off actually need the core of the DLL. So go ahead and type int main. It has to be main with a lowercase m, because main is like what it'll actually be called to first. So now we actually need to actually call main. So I'm really bad at remembering things, so I just have this copy and paste. Bool underscore std call, which is basically like it's kind of like a function, I guess. And then DLL main, h instance DLL, dword reason, LP void reserved, if reason equals DLL process cached. Alright, so this is basically saying if the DLL is executed and it's attached to something, then it'll be executing create thread main, which is basically like a semi-linker to the main void. Well, in. Alright, so now that you have that done, you're going to first want to bring up a console. Now you can't just type okay console like this and then expect that to work. Because Roblox has something where it'll prevent consoles with a free console. So you're going to need to also do this. Yeah. Alright, so keyword nothing. You can just put nothing or whatever you want. Virtual protect p void and free console. So this is like basically stopping Roblox from calling free console to get rid of the console. One page execute rewrite, and then this is where you're gonna put your keyword. So if I call it ASD memes, this is going to be ASD memes. So like that. And this is just like bytecode for protecting the console. And then you can come down here and then type allocate console. Set console title A. Don't mind the crystal. That's an exploit I have coming up. It's gonna be like a level 4 and a level 7 basically. So now you can set the console title wherever you want. So I'm gonna call it, of course, YouTube exploit. And then free open con out cache sign WSTD out. Free open con in. So these would error upon building if you didn't have this at the top. And if I do get an error while building, there's a pretty simple fix for that. An H1 console handle. This is like actually getting the variable for the console. And this is just like basically the window position and then showing the window. So yeah, it's pretty simple right there. And then next you're actually probably going to create a whitelist for it, so you can just join any game. I would suggest a small game so it's easier to. And then if you don't have Cheat Engine, you should probably install it. It's really helpful, I've got to say. Cheat Engine. Open up my Cheat Engine folder, cheatengine.exe. Yeah. Alright. So, once Cheat Engine loads, of course I already have it set for automatic cooking, so Roblox can't detect it. Now what you want to do is go back to the website, click on your name. No, not YouTube. Click on, like, go to, like, home page, well, sidebar, profile, and up in the top, you're going to see, after users, number. So just go ahead and copy that. Go back into Roblox and Cheat Engine, and then paste that in for a 4-byte value. Click first scan, and you're going to see a lot of stuff come up. This is normal. So there's always going to be one with green text. Green means it's Green means it's a static value. It's never going to change, ever. So you're going to find address, and one of my viewers is here. Hi. Okay, so I don't know when he'll respond. But what you want to do is open up Notepad, or basically a text editing program. I would just suggest Notepad since it opens the fastest. Alright, so what you want to do is go back to Cheat Engine and Notepad, and under the address, you're going to go into Notepad and type 0x. This is like the base for every address in Windows. You've probably seen 0x a lot in like blue screens, like stop code 0x000000C or something. And under address, you're gonna just type in the bytecode address. Yeah, he said hello. So mine will be 0254C210. And you can just copy that. And now you're gonna actually need something like hold your whitelist in. So you can use define, which I'll do. So hashtag define user ID that. So yeah. No, actually, you shouldn't use define. Use an integer. So int user ID equals that. Instead of define, it's probably better, honestly. Okay. So now inside the main, you're going to. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Alright, so inside the main, now you're gonna type, so first off, you actually need to get the byte. Well, you need to get the full user ID. So mine is 558458890. So to do that, it's really simple. So you should always create a new integer, new ID equals, and now you're gonna actually get it. So it's really simple. Just star, or however you want to say it. I'll just call it a star. Int another star user. And now you're gonna type in your first integer. So mine is user ID. So now that's your new user ID that's actually been converted to this for me. So now you're gonna type if new ID equals and then your user ID, and then this is like the equivalent of Roblox Lua. Then now you're gonna hook it to exploit. So just go ahead and type in else cout you are not wait and line. So this has been part 1 of how to make an exploit. Next tutorial we'll be covering well, I don't know really. Probably be covering like basic like freezing commands and stuff and how to patch everything. So yeah, see you guys next time.